Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo. Today I am finally getting to some decorating and tackling the kitchen. So I hope this finds you well. I am sort of in a reset mode. You guys know I've shared with you that we've had a new person join our family. So we've had her family here for 2 weeks while she moved in and got settled. And so 2 weeks of house guests has kind of taken a toll on the house, on organization, on some projects. You are going to see this in one of my upcoming projects. I'm going to be doing some wedding DIYs. We're going to use that goof off. We have some guitar hooks. We have random stuff everywhere, including extra tables to accommodate the crowd. It looks like the teenagers were trying to cook something, and there's even some abandoned mac and cheese on the stove. So here's the plan. I'm going to tackle this mess. I'm going to get things cleaned up and organized in the kitchen. I'm going to take you guys along for the process. And then we're going to hit some decorating in the dining room using some of my recent decor finds in my last decor haul. Now to find some magic powers, or at least maybe some help to do this. Maybe not. So this is the room we're going to be working in. Hey, Poco, will you help me out cleaning and organizing, getting this house back into order? I think he just wants to play with his ball. So let's get started in the kitchen. The first thing I'm going to do is put away all of the dishes, and I tend to jump straight in when it comes to cleaning. I like to put everything away that is sort of out of its place. I have sort of a method to doing things, and I always try and tackle putting everything away on a Monday following a weekend, because it just seems like stuff ends up everywhere. By the way, if you don't have one of these, you should pick it up from Walmart. It's like $1 or $2, and it's great for straining tuna or any kind of canned products like beans. So with our new addition to the family, our new temporary family member, I have had to do a little bit of organizing, shifting in the kitchen and in the house. I'm going to show you guys a few areas that I have organized, because when you're making room for something, then you kind of have to shift everything else. And it's just been a process. The last couple of weeks have been a little MIA here. Also, I am so crazy. I hate crumbs in my silverware drawer. Are you crazy like me? Will you stop what you're doing and take care of those crumbs before you put everything else in the drawer? As you can tell, I've been working in the garden. I've got some Band-Aids on my arms, and this is a product of our new family member, because her coming in made me tackle a few spaces to make some room for her things. And I ended up organizing pretty much every part of the kitchen. Now, this one isn't super organized, but this is my go-to drawer. I use these strainers and bowls all the time. These red ones are my favorite. They're from Walmart. Got them last year. I haven't been able to find anything like that is a bowl and strainer for probably 10 years, which is how old this little white one is. So that's just the leaning tower that is always there and always getting used. And with our new lifestyle here in Texas, I'm finding that I probably do need to get some more dishes. We're at the point where we need more than 16 plates and bowls. So I love Corel. I would love to know your suggestions if you have any down below in the comments. We're also sort of under this weird stage of where we had a random thunderstorm and rain today, but we're in a pretty heavy drought. So I am trying to conserve the water, and that's why I like to do the dishes, because I am the one that remembers to reuse my water, keep it running on low. I try to reuse whatever water I have in my basin to let any pots that need to soak after I am done with all the dishes. And yeah, I am quite finicky when it comes to washing the dishes. I grew up without a dishwasher. We were the dishwashers, and so to me, you really do need to touch every surface of every dish and wipe it and rinse it before it can even go in the dishwasher. Oh, it is a illness for sure. Now let's get rid of this little extension, which was just a necessity. Now I am shopping around right now for sort of the table and chairs. If you have any recommendation as to where I should shop, please let me know. I have one in mind, but I haven't hit the buy button quite yet. And this little one will go to our son once he moves here in a few months. Now, first off, crumbs have just collected under this table. We do have a Roomba, but with a full house, 2 families for 2 weeks, it's just not been able to keep up. I'm so excited, you guys. I found this at a resale shop, it's kind of like a thrift store near me, and I have been wanting something that is sort of a commercial grade. Now, this is called the Cyclone. It is something that I think was like a TV product back in the day, and I picked it up for $20. It has brakes, it comes on a dolly, and I did have to purchase a new mop for it, but I found it for $20 on Amazon, and you can either push it like this or you can use the pedal, and so far I am loving it. I have always used the old cedar mop and I like it, but it has been hard for me to sort of drag around the house, so now the dolly is a game changer. And I am definitely looking forward to sharing the next project in this room with you guys, because once we get our new furniture in here, I do have a big surprise. So now let's get back to setting the table. I just used a cutting board, a couple of plants. I'm learning how to take care of indoor plants. I've never really done that before. Just restocking things and getting things in order so that we can tackle this wall in my dining room, which does have a doggy door, and that's not going to change anytime soon. And I do have the itch, I'm not going to lie, to take down my fall decor. And yes, I know it is just the beginning of July. It is still up. It is looking beautiful. We've got the whole coffee space organized and cleaned. She did come with a fancy coffee machine, so we had to make some space for that. But I'm still sporting my red, white, and blue. When do you take down any sort of patriotic or summer decor that you put out? I have the itch, but I'm not doing it quite yet. I am just happy to have a fresh, clean space, and I am ready to make some DIYs for fall. So let me know if you're ready to see those. Now, here's what I have to work with. So this you may recognize. This is something I picked up at the Hobby Lobby clearance. It had a dark backing and it was actually gold, and I ran outside, painted it real quick, and then just sanded down the wood, got it back down to the natural. Now, unfortunately, the spray paint was gloss. I thought it was matte, so I will probably have to redo that project. But I did share with you guys these wicker rounds that I found at Ross. They were $20 a piece, and I'm obsessed. I love them. Now, they're a little bit modern, but I also found this large basket, and I found it at Tuesday Morning, and it was only $29.99, and for that size, I just feel like that was a really good price. So I decided to sort of group them together. These are like clearance finds, Ross finds, good deals, and I am purposely leaving a little space on the right there. You'll see that coming up in a future video, but I decided I needed to add some greenery to that top, and this is something I picked up at Ross as well. It was sort of a terracotta color, so I painted it black, and then I got some foam from the Dollar Tree, fit it right in there, added some moss, and finally, after 1 year, I have unpacked my faux succulents, found all my greenery, and I believe we only have one box left in our entire house and garage that has not been unpacked from the move, and it's garage stuff, so that's up to Uncle Cuckoo. So I just added a bunch of, so using all the succulents I just unearthed and found again, I put them together in this, I don't know, pot, I guess, for this little top piece. So this is something that actually my husband hung upside down, but shh, don't tell anybody. I wasn't about to tell him. He helped me so much and worked so hard to get this place ready that I was just going to leave it be. And it ended up working out really well because I'm using faux donkey's tail, and the way it trails down if he would have hung it the right way, it wouldn't have worked. So sometimes when things don't work out, you just gotta go with it. Now here I'm just adding a candle. I do need to buy more LED battery operated candles. This is a real one. I won't be lighting it, but I just wanted to have one there until I find some on a good sale, because all of mine melted in our move here from California. So I am so happy. We have been staring at this wall for a year and it's just a blank wall. So now we have something of interest. Now I can't say this is going to be here forever, but I like it for now. This is something that has been on my mental to-do list and I can finally check it off the list. It is such a weight lifted off my shoulders. I hope this encouraged you to tackle any project you have on your to-do list. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you back very soon.